Good morning, student. How are you? Hope you all good at home. Now, students, welcome back in my social study class. Student, today I will explain chapter first, that is India, our country. Okay, so warm up. Take a look at the picture. This is. Take a look at the picture. Can you identify the mountain range? Yes, we can. The second, the highest peak of the world is in this range. The highest peak of the world is in this range. Yes or no? Yes, it is K2. Now, student, India is located in the southern part of Asia. You all know in world map, India is in Asia continent. India is subcontinent. It is located in the southern part of Asia. It is the seventh largest country of the world. The neighboring countries of India are China, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Myanmar, Sri Lanka and the Maldives. Sri Lanka and Maldives lie to the south of India. Afghanistan and Pakistan lie on its western side. India is bordered by Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar and China on its eastern side. Got it, everyone? The neighboring countries of India are China, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Myanmar, Sri Lanka and Maldives. So, Sri Lanka and Maldives lie to the south of India. How we identify? It is north, south, east and west. Okay. So, Sri Lanka and Maldives lie to the south of Sri Lanka and Maldives is here. Afghanistan and Pakistan lie on its western side. So, Afghanistan Pakistan is here and India is bordered by Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar and China on its eastern side. It means here. Okay, students. Now, in this chapter, we will study about physical features. Okay. So, student, physical feature. India covers a distance of 3,214 km from north to south. North to south. It means 3,214 km from north to south. Okay, and 2,933 km from east to west. This is. Student, the mainland. So, mainland means the land ranging from the Himalayas in the north to the Kanyakumari in the south is called as the mainland. Clear? Mainland what is? The land ranging from the Himalayas in the north to the Kanyakumari in the south is called as a mainland. Okay. So, the mainland of India has a coastline that stretches, it means extend. Okay. Approximately 6,100 kilometer. There are different kinds of landforms in India. We will now learn more about them. We know in India different types of landforms. It means geodic difference. How? Mountain, desert, plains, coastal area, plateau. Okay, student. So, we study about physical features of India. First, the Himalayas. Now, student, a range of mountains covered by snow are located along northern India. A range of mountains. So, in students, mountain, a very high hill, we call it mountain. Okay. So, Himalayas, a range of mountains covered by snow are located along northern India. We call it Himalayas. Okay. It is situated in northern India. Now, second, The northern plains are located just below the Himalayas and get water from the rivers that flow from these mountains. As a result, the soil here is very fertile. Second point is northern plains. Where it is? It is located just below in the Himalayas and get water from the rivers. So student, plains. Plain is a large area of flat land with few trees. What is plain? A plain is a large area of flat land with few trees. Okay? And we get water from the rivers that flow from these mountains. Okay, so as a result, the soil here is very fertile. Fertile means, word fertile, it means capable of producing abundant vegetation or crops. Okay, it means capable of producing abundant vegetation or crops. So student, physical feature first, Himalaya mountains. Second, northern plains. Okay, now move on next page. The desert. Desert. Desert means it is dry and hot area. We call it desert. The Great Indian Desert is located toward the west of India. North, south, east and west. Now, the Thar Desert of the Great Indian Desert is located toward the west of India. West of India means here. This is the west of India. It is dry and hot area. Camels are an important means of transport here. Okay. Now, second, the southern plateau. Plateau is a basically flat land which is higher than the surrounding land. Plateau means basically flat land which is higher than the surrounding land. We call it plateau. Southern plateau is located toward the south of India. It means here. A plateau is basically a flat land which is higher than the surrounding land. This plateau is also known as the Deccan Plateau. Which plateau? Southern plateau is called it Deccan Plateau. This plateau is surrounded by the coastal plain which are located both in the east and west of India. These plateau, Deccan Plateau is surrounded by the coastal plains. So student, coastal plain is the flat low-lying piece of land next to the ocean we call is coastal plain. What it means? Coastal plain is flat low-lying piece of land next the ocean. Okay, which are located both in the east and west of India. The southern part of India is also referred to as peninsula. Peninsula is a piece of land that has water on three sides. Peninsula means water of three sides. We call it peninsula. A piece of land that has water on three sides. We call it peninsula. Arabian Sea is to the west of India and the Bay of Bengal is located in the east. Indian Ocean is the south. So we call it peninsula. Arabian Sea, the west, and Bay of Bengal in the east, and Indian Ocean is in south. So this land is called a peninsula. Apart from these, there are couple of islands groups, Indian and Nicobar Island and Lakshadweep Islands. The former is located in the Bay of Bengal and the latter is located in the Arabian Sea. Apart from this, इन सब के साथ में आइलैंड ग्रुप्स भी इनका एक हिस्सा है, अंडमान एंड निकोबार आइलैंड, लक्षद्वीप आइलैंड. ओके, so Andaman and Nicobar in the Bay of Bengal and Lakshadweep Island it is in the Arabian Sea. Clear students? Okay, these are the physical features. How many physical features? Himalaya, it is mountain, and northern plains, Thar desert, southern plateau, coastal plains, etc. Okay, a land of physical diversity. Physical diversity क्या है? इंडिया इज अ लैंड ऑफ वेराइटी. इंडिया में वेराइटी है, हर चीज में डाइवर्सिटी है, फूड है, लैंग्वेजेस हैं, क्लॉथ्स हैं, and so on. So India is a land of variety in physical diversity also. Mountain, hills, river valleys, steep plateaus, green plains, hot desert, and coral islands. All types of geographical or relief features can be found in India. The differences in relief features and altitude. Student, word altitude. What it mean? It mean height, elevation. We call it altitude. Okay. So altitude means variety in vegetation and wildlife. India is thus home to different type of flora and fauna depending upon the altitude, climatic condition and soils variation of this region. We all know in India physical diversity is also here. Mountains, hills, river valleys, steep plateau, green plains, hot deserts and coral islands are also here. So unique vegetation and wildlife found it in India, and India is just home to different type of flora and fauna depending upon the altitude, climatic condition and soil variation of the region. Okay student, evergreen forest. Diversity in the forest. First, evergreen forest. Evergreen forest can be seen in the northeastern part of India. Evergreen forest can be seen in the northeastern part of India as well as Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Western Ghat. Ebony, rosewood and mahogany trees are found in these forests. Animals such as tiger and Asian elephants are found here. Okay students, now open next page. So in evergreen forest we will see in it the northeastern part of India as well as Andaman and Nicobar Island and the Western Ghat. Ebony, rosewood and mahogany trees are found in these forests. Animals such as tiger, Asian elephants are found here. Deciduous forest can be seen in areas such as Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Madhya Pradesh, certain areas in Maharashtra, Orissa, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Kerala. The major trees that can be found here are teak, sandalwood, shisha, mahua, semel, bamboo and sal. The major animals that found here are monkeys, deer, big cats, parrots and birds that live on the ground. Okay students? Now mountain forest can be seen in the upper level of Himalayas as well as some part of the Nilgiris, which cover certain part of Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Coniferous trees like pine, spruce, deodar, chin and fir grow here. This shows that these forests have a diverse vegetation. Mountain forest will be found in the upper level of Himalayas as well as some part of the Nilgiri. Okay. Thorn forest. Thorn forests are found in the desert of Rajasthan, Haryana and southern Punjab. Camels, great Indian bustards, gazelles, Indian wild as desert cats and blackbucks are found here. Thorn forest. Thorn forests are found in desert of Rajasthan, Haryana and southern Punjab. Camels, great Indian bustard, etc. found in the desert. The main trees that grow here are wild palm and peepal, kikar and cacti. Mangroves. Mangrove or tidal forest can be seen in the Ganga Brahmaputra delta, which is also the biggest delta in the world, which is Ganga Brahmaputra delta. Apart from the mangrove trees, one can also see shrubs, palms And friends, over here animals such as Royal Bengal tigers we found in this area. Okay student, so in this chapter we are studying about the physical features of India and a land of physical diversity. So student, here we study about diversity in forest. So evergreen forest, deciduous forest, mountain forest, thorn forest, mangrove forest, they all in connected to India, we found in India. Okay, so diversity in flora and fauna also. Okay student, now thank you so much to listening me. Thank you once again students.